Still not dead yet. Still not dead yet. Oh, all right. We're doing this. Okay. Now, the recording you're about to see is from like last month, so keep that in mind. So, yeah, a lot of stuff outdated. I just wanted to pop out to say I love all of my audience, and sorry for the wait. But now our editor has a few words he wishes to share with you all. And after that, we'll have the brand new intro.
Hey guys, what's going on? I am the editor of the Bang Bang podcast. Now, before I actually leave, because I am in a hurry, I wanted to make a deep apology for the delay of the podcast. I know I haven't really been being consistent on editing these out, but by the time this video does come out, we actually have just started recording our recent podcast that we haven't really been doing in a while. So I hope you guys do forgive me for the huge, massive delay that we had on making the podcast and everything. I take the blame for the most part, considering that I'm the only one that's doing most of the editing. But on the bright side, with all the time we've actually spent just chilling, I actually did make a couple of tweaks to the podcast. I also made a new intro for our new Bang Bang podcast, and I will, after I'm done making and editing these other two videos that are be coming out soon, I will try to get started on the outro. But other than that, let me get out y'all's way. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you have some good thoughts on the new intro. Peace.
Play my shit, baby.
Us. You can say it. Say it. No one's gonna get offended.
Genius.
I mean, Professor's white, but that's besides the point. No one's gonna get offended. Say it, pussy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on,
The snack.
come on, bro. The word, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Say the word,
But the bird is the word.
Say it.
bro. Professor, say the word, bro. He don't want to say it.
I mean, if it was just me and you, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got his approval.
Alright.
Fuck!
Respect,
What-
Professor, respect.
What's going on here?
What's going on here is welcome back to the Bang Bang podcast once again. We are back here with a amazing update to everything. We all love it. And I am here with Professor.
Welcome back to the mage meta, Marksmans.
Mr. Anime,
Hi, sisters.
Private Dancer,
Yeah, Queen.
and Phantom King.
Hi.
There we go. So, new update. Pretty funny.
Okay.
Pretty hilarious.
I'm just saying that what they are doing to Marksman in this update, just saying, is illegal in 13 states of the U.S. It's
You gotta hold that accountable in
it
India.
would put you on a list. That's what the ravaging here is. What they're doing to a lot of these characters.
They really hate marksmans. They
They-
just
they-
nerf them all.
They right now, what they are saying is, stop fucking around. We mean it. We're done. We're done fucking pussyfooting around it. And they just fucking dropped the hammer.
They gave y'all hope for a season, and they gave y'all a specific buff for y'all and said, all right, you know, we gave it fun.
They
Let's
fucking
flip it
it's
right back
because
on.
it's because the members, the players resisted, They're like, we don't care if you buff them. We don't care if you nerf our Kimmy. We don't care if you nerf our Claude. We're still gonna play them. We're still gonna abuse them. And Moonsoon's like, okay, how about that?
Are you happy, Zane? Are you happy?
Poor Granger was caught in the crossfire.
Marksmans are the new Harris.
Oh, nigga, what? Oh no.
I'm saying, you know how Harris got all these different nerfs over the course of his
Then they
release?
He's
just
still OP
completely-
though.
After they buffed him twice.
Yeah, I mean, they had to nerf the living shit out of him like 10 times just for
They nerfed Harris so bad that he was literally unplayable.
Yeah, he really was. He's got counters now. But,
Yeah. Where they gave him back that buff, I tried to play him, and it was terrible.
like, man, all right. So, do we want to go down the line of these nerfs and stuff? Because I don't even think anybody got a buff. You know what? So there's some saving grace. Don't worry, guys. Cyclops got a buff. So
Yeah.
Yup. Yup.
No, I never stopped playing.
Practicing, bitch.
I appreciate Cyclops, so I am also a Cyclops fan.
Yeah, I love Cyclops. I don't play him like too much anymore because I
read
don't know.
ever.
No, I play him. I do play him a decent amount, honestly. But usually, if I'm not playing with Anime or Tia and somebody sees Cyclops, they like freak out. They don't understand how much damage he can do.
He's about to start one-shotting people after this buff.
Like right now, Kimmy,
But
her first ability is it's weakened in the early game and strengthened in the late game, because that's where Kimmy's shine is the late game.
Mm-hmm.
And her slow is reduced. Like,
yeah, I mean, I feel like they need to make. I mean, I don't know about any of that if it's even going to make a big of a difference, honestly. But I feel like her ult CD is still too low, personally.
really?
Yeah, I feel like her ult should be no lower than 15 seconds because she has those skills where she can just continuously hit you. So to give her the ult at 9 seconds, like what the hell? I think they made it 12 now. I think.
Did they? I think so.
Yeah, Kimmy.
Oh yeah, they added 4 seconds to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the fastest ults still in the game. When I play Lancelot and I have endless battle, it gives you a little CD. Like his ult only goes down with items. I think 12 to 14 with items.
Yeah.
They still are. Yeah, it's just Claude even got Claude's is the only one that's kind of meh.
Yeah, I
You got
don't
a
know.
flight-
Dude, the Kaja one is retarded because they're just making supports even worse and
No. Here's the
playing
thing.
again.
Here's the thing. Kaja, I feel like the nerf with Kaja, it wasn't really a big deal until they actually decreased the range of his ult. Everything was fine until they decreased the ult range.
Yeah.
The other ones were buffs, weren't there?
Yisun Shin is.
Oh no! His damage on his first AoE
it got
ability
decreased.
is less, and he can do it more often, which is kind of
Yisun-
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then his alt range, that shit, it's already hard enough now without you can't get you in higher tier you can't catch anybody without flicker.
Yeah.
They won't let you.
Yeah.
Go
They'll run
backtrack.
away. And then now you have to use flicker, and you have to get even closer.
And now with this nerf, you have to literally flicker on top of them, and then
Yeah.
Bro, on top of that, where you have to let somebody stun them before you can even try to like combo into an ult, bro.
unless they
Someone's
don't
gotta
know
be
you're
something.
there.
Your boy Ballman got a buff too, basically.
Oh yeah,
So-
they increased his base damage, I think, or his bonus attack.
They increased his damage of his second skill, and they gave him a physical attack bonus, and they increased the cooldown of his ult in the early stages by 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So he gets it fast, bro, like super
They
fast.
really
Bowman's
want
usually
Bowman not to be
One
trash.
of your off-brand favorites, Tiamat. Do you play him now?
I
no, you
haven't
don't.
really, because I've just been too addicted to Yu Zhong. He's just too fun.
He's so tanky.
I'm sorry, Yuzong's boring to me, bro.
Have
I'm
you
sorry.
gone over to the Church of Assassin Emblem yet, or are you still using the spider?
I'm
You
still
said
using
Church of
Tank Yu
Assassin.
Zhong.
Okay. More
You
power to you.
said, have you gone to the Church of Assassin emblems yet?
God, that was funny.
I'm done, dude.
Yeah, the only attack items I build on him are Bloodlust Axe and then Blade of Despair, like as my 6th item or 5th item. Yeah.
So speaking of items, Blade, let's talk about that change real quick.
Oh, it always
How you
makes
feel,
me sad
Tia?
when they nerf
Let it out.
items.
Let it out, man.
What did they nerf it to? I didn't even see that.
They increased the
I
base
didn't
damage
see
of
that
Blade of
either.
Fantasies, but they decreased like the bonus crit it gets.
I don't even
Oh,
see it
that's
that
a
often,
big
honestly.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
That's that.
No, like
hold
the
on.
crit bonus it gets, they decreased it, but they increased like the base damage of Blade of Heptases. So I guess it's more
Items
of a-
wasn't that one of the last items that changed?
I think so. So I guess this is more of a what, a
Tweaking?
late game item now?
Yeah,
Is it
so
a late
Blade of the
item?
Heptases made you do like double damage with an auto attack, right? But now it's going to
Yeah.
do 60% of your physical attack instead of 100%.
Was it that powerful?
So
I mean,
is it an
for
early
assassin.
game weapon or a late game item?
Yeah, I guess with assassins it's probably stupid.
It's a don't pick up this damn item.
there are better items type of item, you know?
I guess, yeah.
And my poor man Granger, it's over. The reign of Grangers is over.
They
Like
won't leave
I
him
feel like he
alone.
got hit the hardest.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even understand
What happened
why.
to him
Like,
again?
Granger already like
Wait,
falls
what
off a
they
little
do?
bit late game, but
Hold on.
Yeah, I haven't been seeing
Rhapsody,
hardly
which is his little barrage he does. Now it does basically half damage at the beginning. It does more damage at the end. Wait.
No, it does less damage at the end.
Base-
Because of
Yeah.
the physical attack bonus, but the
Oh,
base
the
damage
most
is
the
higher.
bonus has been nerfed.
and they changed his alt now.
Yeah, his ult is
The lower they are,
his
the more
bonus is
damage.
nerfed. His bonus that he gets from his dash is nerfed. Rhapsody is nerfed. And they said they tweaked his ult so that it does a percentage of health lost rather than just like damage. But in all like practices, it's basically it's less. You know what I mean? It's still gonna be less. Unless
Yep.
they're on their last leg, maybe. But
So, I got something else to bring up too. Is that I guess the developers really want Alucard to go back to Alucard instead of Alucard from giving him 50% lifesteal now.
Oh yeah.
bro, that's gonna be super impressive. He's gonna be on a level of Freya.
What the hell?
He's gonna be on a
That's
level of Freya.
crazy. Yeah,
I think
and
it's
I
more
don't even know
damage.
what his abilities are now, as far as like
That's-
an iframe or something. But him with a purify is gonna be kind of stupid.
Yeah.
He hurts too. Like his damage, actually, he actually does
Imagine-
a lot more damage than I thought he would.
imagine. All right, so he has 50% lifesteal from his passive, and then he gets all that lifesteal in his ult too.
Pretty much everything that
Yeah.
Alucard has right now is going to be doubled.
Yeah, and imagine if you put a Bloodlust Axe and an Oracle with Blade of Despair on him.
You don't need Bloodlust Axe because his new passive, well, his passive right now already does it, but it gives him lifesteal on his skills for physical lifesteal, much like Ruby.
So you want
Yeah.
endless battle then?
Oh, so he's already so they're basically. I think I said this last time. They're basically lifesteal is their lifesteal to them is what true damage was to the other
okay.
game.
Yep. Speaking of true damage, Raptor Machete no longer does true damage.
I will never buy that item ever again.
I
GG boys.
like this change because tanks were just getting destroyed by Raptor Machete.
Sure.
Yep.
True.
Yeah, I just started only getting the second tier jungle item instead of going for the full third
Bro,
tier.
this is gonna hurt Marksman so hard. The nerfs on each of the Marksman. Red buff is getting a nerf. Raptor Machete is getting a nerf. Like, bro, like what is the point of Marksman anymore?
Literally, people are just gonna be like, "Hey, double assassin, let's do it."
Solo laners, stand up! Is now!
They
Time of
want a
oppression
fighter
is at
meta.
an end.
That's what they want. They want a fighter meta. They want to see more brawling instead of just pure burst.
Of course.
And
That's
people
more
just getting
fun.
wiped out when as soon as they and the one person that still kind of like can shit on people is Carrie, and they left her alone.
Bro.
I guess you just don't see a lot of Carrie in 131.
No, because she doesn't clear that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So silly. I don't even know how this is going to work anymore. It's probably definitely going to be double solo laner, or at the very least, I don't even know. Like I don't even know what the place of a marksman is now. Maybe you can't even hyper feed really.
Nah, not anymore.
It's almost worth it. It's almost worth it. Like you could still hyper feed it, but now there are definitely better options. There's better people now that you can use for it. Like I don't know, maybe Roger, fucking Harith is definitely great.
Buff Roger.
Real question though. Now that they've basically took a big ass shit on marksmen, are supports viable now?
Were they not viable before?
I mean, not really.
I mean, the only really useful supports are Diggy
With
and
Nana.
Kaja.
You gotta kind of put Nana in there.
A lot of Nana play up top, and I don't know why. And like usually when I try to pick Nana, everybody's like, "No, no." I'm like, "Why? She's so good."
Bro, y'all sleep on her. Bro, y'all sleep on her old damage.
Yeah, she can do a ton of damage, especially
Well,
if you
the thing is you have to land her combo to do a ton of damage, and a lot of people don't. They don't set up correctly.
Exactly. They don't set it up. They just throw the ult out there without using it right.
Without first catching somebody with that Molina, and then ulting with that boomerang right after.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, if you don't kill them when you hit them with the Molina and ult, you can kill them with the first skill with the boomer.
I feel like I don't know why like the Kaja got a nerf. I think they did it because he was so strong.
I don't think he needed it though, personally.
I don't know. I don't know. I wish
It just seems like
I could get like a some type of like reply from the devs just to understand what's going on.
yeah, because
like, what did they see?
They're not helping the supporters at all by doing that. Because he was the main one people want to play. Like, because you can play him like when he's good, you can play him basically almost every team.
Yeah, they
It's not
should
like
just.
a Diggy where you can't use a Diggy in every team. But if you have a good Kaja player, they're almost always useful.
Just buff the other sports to be on Kaja's level.
I don't even
That's
know.
a-
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
how would you buff
Rafaela,
it?
underrated as fuck.
Eh.
The red buff and AoE do.
It slowed and did like 20 to 30 true damage every 2 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like a burning effect.
Yeah, it was a burning effect. It wasn't really like it wasn't like
it's-
this red buff. It wasn't
like
a
the-
burst.
Oh, okay.
It's like the mage second emblem talent.
It
Yeah.
didn't like add to their base damage.
No, it didn't.
I'm trying to figure out, like, I mean, this could be fine as far as evening out the red buff. I wasn't really a big fan of how much true damage the red buff did at first. When it first came out, I was just like, wow, these dudes are shitting on me. But man, okay. They're just, I don't know, maybe there's some big plan at the end that we will realize.
Everything is going to according to their master plan.
Maybe
Fighters
it's because
arise.
maybe this is so that all the other characters are in league with Hazim or Kazim. Like they're nerfing him so much that they don't want Marksman to shit on him, so they're just shitting on Marksman too now. It'll be an even match. I'm surprised I haven't seen a nerf for Yu Zhong yet. I feel like he definitely needs like a little bit of a tweak.
I mean, he is
I think
just
they'll nerf. If anything, they'll nerf his passive.
the strongest
Or his
like
cooldown.
fighter to pick against. Like
Yeah,
against
he
the
is
tank and the marksman.
so tanky.
Oh yeah,
So-
oh yeah, especially. Well, you might not know this because you don't use it, but like if you pick him against a tank and a marksman, and you have that assassin emblem, you just have to ignore that tank for like a few seconds and get that kill on that marksman. And with the passive from fucking assassin emblem, his own passive, he's got enough energy to take down the tank after that. It's so stupid.
Oh yeah, no, that works with fighter emblem too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen a Yu Zhong. I've literally seen the whole team have to kill him.
Yeah, because they don't know. You have to spread out when you're facing him, and everybody kind of runs in the same direction. And I'm like, stop following me! He's just gonna eat us.
Just hit them all with the dragon, hit them all with descending, then you just like pop your first and third skills, then you pop your second skill, and it's wraps.
They buffed Veil hella lots, dude.
Doesn't
They
matter
increased
how much
the
crowd
first
control
skill,
they have.
and then they slowed this. They made the second skill a lot slower, didn't they?
Yeah, and the ult do more damage if I'm not mistaken.
But like he low-key kind of needed it because nobody was really using Vel like that.
Yeah, at all. Yeah, he did.
He
Yeah.
needs a new skin.
That's the he's
He's
OP
him.
he's OP as hell in Brawl though.
Who's that?
I feel like
Veil.
people are gonna be using him more as a support though. Like they're gonna do the same thing that they did with Valir, just use Veil as a support.
Yeah, I mean if you can catch the team in your ult when you upgrade your ult to the CC where they can't get out of it, then if you can actually catch everybody in it, you can do a bunch of damage.
Yep.
There's a lot of majors now who could be used as a support, but people just don't. Like Aurora, she's a fucking great support,
Yep.
especially when she has her freeze up and the amount of damage she can do without even items or above. Lao Yi, well, she's coming in. She's gonna be one of those you're gonna see a lot more often in the higher ranked games, especially now that people are starting to get. I've had people jump on us at the Lord because I fucking
With
overlooked
Lao Yi?
that they had a Lao Yi on the team.
Oh man, the other day, literally, I think this was either it was me and I think we were watching anime play a game.
No,
and
we
they-
were all playing together.
Oh well, they had a Yuli, and our whole team was in a bush, and the other team was literally like in the bush in front of us, and they ulted into our bush, and we literally just wiped them out in like 3 seconds. It was the funniest shit at the time. I don't know why it was so funny because they knew we were all right in the bush.
It's crazy too because there was a game where Professor was actually playing Hayabusa and like my man was just struggling at like bot or top lane. He's over here just like trying to figure out like why the fuck is Louis' second skill doing like half my health? And I'm just over here thinking like, hey, remember when we said Lee didn't do enough damage? That's crazy.
Yeah, with her yin yang, she
Yeah, I was getting
absolutely
pissed.
shits on teams.
And this was literally only like the yellow form, and it was doing half damage to me. I was getting so
You
pissed.
sound
Okay,
like
let
above
me
Louis. How you
elaborate.
liking it?
Let me elaborate on what Professor said about that play. I was on Luoyi that game. So I was at mid, I think we had like, what was it? Was it a Martis?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
that
yeah, it
was
was a
you, Tia? What
Marcus.
the fuck?
Yeah, so I used my ults on while I was at mid with Martis, and then we went top to like I teleported from a bush into a bush so they couldn't see my little teleport mark. And then that's when we came out after they used all their ultimates on Professor. That's when we came out and wiped them out.
Yep.
Amazing play, great hero.
She is. I'm absolutely loving playing her as a support now. It's kind of rekindled my love for supports.
Yeah,
because she
definitely
can carry a game too. It's not.
I like.
Not
I
hard
just.
to.
I don't know. I like playing. Well, obviously I'm mid lane, so I play mages mostly. But if I'm not playing mage, I'd rather play a fighter, and I can play some assassins. But I like
That's how I am now. I'm starting to dislike Marksman even before this nerf. But
Yeah,
I'll play side lane and some mages right now. And I think honestly that's where the game's kind of pointing us.
I don't know why. I've never really liked playing Marksman for some reason. It was never. I don't
There's
know.
a lot of pressure on Marksman. If the game's going bad, the first person they're going to blame is the Marksman. Who gives a fuck if you need to get farmed? They're going to be mad that you didn't join them for that 3v5 match they decided to jump into. And it's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's either the marksman or the mid laner or the tank.
I don't know. I mean, for me, it's one of those things where it's like I said, once you like do something too much, the value just kind of decreases. I mean, that's why I don't really like playing tank as much as I used to. That's why I'll play like other roles like fighters or marksmans. And even
that might be what it is. Might be wary of the role.
Well, it's not even that. It's like with the marksman role. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to play it, but it can get boring hella quick at times, in my opinion. I don't know.
It feels like you're just doing the same thing.
The play style is
farm.
That's
farm,
why I'd rather play fighter more. You can just get in there without having to be farmed as much.
I can't personally say that because I don't mind AFK farming in top lane, even though it can be like a super boring job. Like you just hear ally killed, enemy killed. Savage. You're like, I sure wish I was having some fun. As you're
I was saying I guess it just depends on the fighter because some fighters don't really need to farm in some cases because the game damage at the moment, and that's why I just like playing them because I can actually fight without having to jungle as much. But then you have people like Sylvana, Badang, who
so I was gonna
to jungle.
So it's that's why. Well, I don't know. I mean, I still jungle with Sylvana, but I don't jungle a bunch. It's just I guess the way I play her. I don't know. I feel like she's the best. I mean, personally, besides Yuzon, I think Sylvana's the best fighter right now, besides Yuzon.
The only fighter that I actually farm with is Jawhead. He's the only one. I usually just team fight.
He's got a great early game now. He's super awesome early.
Great early game, great clear,
okay, Professor,
great hero.
So, yeah, I was gonna say, Professor. It probably is just because I've been playing Gwenvere a lot, but I keep saying Gwen.
Oh, are you guys under attack?
I mean, I know how you feel on the Guinevere's. I played Guinevere a lot, and she is super
That's what I'm saying. I was
saying
it's probably because I don't play her as much, but it's I low-key might say she's kind of better than Savannah at the moment, but that's just my opinion. And
Who's
that's
that?
probably because I've just been playing her a lot. Guinevere. I don't know.
She has a use.
I feel like she's low-key better than Savannah just because of her mobility, good damage.
Sylvana's got decent mobility though.
Yeah, and Sylvana has
you
more
can actually hit
than Guinevere does.
First skill, yeah.
Are you missing your first skill?
Don't be ass.
Hit your first skill, bro.
I mean, that's like with Guinevere. If you don't hit your jump, then you don't.
Mobility wise, she doesn't I'm saying in Guinevere's case, she doesn't really need to hit nobody to have good mobility. She can just do her shit and leave, or just engage whenever she wants. Without really having a risk taker. Because, like, oh, if she missed her second show, she can just teleport right back out. You know, with Savannah, it's like the moment you dive in, you're in there, you know? So you gotta have to,
you
like...
can get out now. It's like I've been practicing that myself because I have moments where I jump into a fight I don't want. And I mean, it's just we don't even need to get into a debate on who's better. I don't see too many ones. No. I don't want to make it seem like we need to fight about who's better, but there's just preference, you know? Yeah. I just think that the damage that she can do early game is just hard to ignore for especially even duo lanes. Like the way it's super susceptible to get. Are you okay?
Is that what happened to you, T-Matt? Is that where that came from?
I thought that was Phantom. Oh shit!
Yeah. I thought it was you. I was confused. Oh Jesus!
The fire alarm just went off.
Why do you think it was me? Fuck you.
Because your mic was lit up when I heard it.
Hey, bitch! Fuck you! I got a loud ass mic. Fuck you.
Is the podcast okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
Because I muted my mic.
Hi.
We're still live. That's
right,
crazy.
I like
so where were we?
I liked him, the fighter.
We were talking about, fighter preference at the most part, but other than that,
Alright.
Fighter looks lit. I really like.
Apparently Benedetta's like unavailable for the advanced server, which kind of sucks. I guess they're still trying to fix her or something. But like right now, you can't even use her. I don't know why.
They're probably doing some more changes to her.
I guess, but
because like as I look at
servers 4,
yeah, but you still have to take out characters in and out just to change them because it might take a little bit longer than you actually think it will, and you don't want to have.
I guess characters fine then.
Yeah,
he's
like I feel
balanced.
like Benedetta would be good but bad because it seems like she's just super squishy. Not really.
Well, I mean,
like, and doesn't really have. She has a bunch of dashes, but she doesn't really have a true escape.
I mean, her passive technically could be because you can just hold the attack button down and have infinite dashes.
Yeah,
but you have to like.
Escape.
Yep.
Could be. But it's not really an iframe. You just kind of like don't stand in the little puddle that's doing the ninja.
I was gonna say that animation startup is really slow before you actually do it.
Yeah, so like, you could just
definitely catch you on it.
The question is can she be stopped when she starts to do it or not?
Nah, she
Pretty
can't.
sure.
I think it's an iframe.
Yeah, it is. That's why that's why it has a startup.
So she can't be stopped.
Only in her first go.
All they need to do is probably add some lifesteal and send her out.
Does she not have lifesteal already?
Yeah, she does.
Probably.
No.
Probably.
Her passive. Yeah. Her passive gives her lifesteal.
You already had lifesteal in her.
Just add
I thought she already had lifesteal in her.
Just add 1,000 more HP to her while we're at it too.
Yeah. We have a tanky assassin.
Wait,
we need that in our lives.
Wait, didn't they actually do that? Like, didn't they increase her base health, or did they decrease it?
I think they
decreased the base
it.
health.
Yeah, but that was like a couple advanced servers patches ago.
Yeah, they've made so many changes to her at this point. I don't even remember them.
I'm telling you, man, they really want to see her shine, but I don't know how it's gonna look for her. I mean, I'm still gonna use her. She looks fun as hell, but gonna be in like.
I was gonna say at this point, she could probably be the exact same that she was when she started, and I wouldn't even know the difference because like they've made so many different changes. Kazim, though, I know he's a teddy bear now because they nerfed that dude to the ground.
Who, Jafar?
Yeah.
Jafar. Okay, dude.
I feel like they made him look far now.
Katada's gonna get a heal on his passive now. That's nice.
I saw that, and I believe he needs it because
they're trying to make him so OP.
He ain't got no sustain
ability.
No,
But he
he
can do a
is
bunch of
horrible
damage.
tank.
That man squishy.
He's a horrible tank, but he's a great fighter. He does a
He
fucking.
can do a,
Yeah.
he can do a fucking, man, I was gonna say he can do a fucking ton of damage though.
Yeah, I've faced him
Bro.
1-on-1 in a lane, and I got super surprised because he would start hitting me, and then do his little what is that his little taunt, and I couldn't go anywhere. And then while
Yeah.
he's taunting, he'll fucking use his ult on me. I'm like, oh my god! Like,
I've
bro.
been 3-shotted. I got ulted, and then he used his first and second skill, and I was dead.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, his passive is hella good, bro. I still remember the like last time I played Gato Catcher, and I think I was in a 1v2 situation with a Franco and a Granger, and I just 2-shot the shit out of that Granger. That man was shook. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
oh my
was-
god, what the fuck?
I was playing Gatot with Private, and I was building him damage, and I was 1v1ing a Ruby, and then Ruby started hitting me with their skills, and then all of a sudden I just saw my passive bar fill up so fast, and then I just did 3 passive attacks in a row, and then just killed her.
Skull Crusher, Skull Crusher, Skull Crusher, Skull Crusher.
Yeah, he's kind of ridiculous right now. It's definitely not a tank. Well, actually, I mean, he can be
Yeah,
because of the taunts and stuff. He still has the taunts. He still has the freaking ults that he does. So it's just, I really want to learn him. I want to get good at him, but I've got so many other priorities right now, like Louis and Sylvana, and then giving up my farewell to Granger. That I really have a Viking send off for him.
Farewell
starting
tour
to be
this
played
season.
as a sport, and then
Yeah, there are tons of mages now.
tanks
I
starting
think
to be played as fighters.
you're cats, fucking dogs having sex with cats.
Cat
The
dog.
world upside down, man.
I really like the
I
new fight.
predicted this was gonna happen in Nam 50 years ago.
This is what happens when you let kids listen to rap music.
I'm telling you, the CIA's behind it. They done brainwashed them all.
It's so messed up right now with how I don't think this cannot be intentional what they're trying to do. And like Vale, I think he's gonna be support. If he gets used at all, he'll shine in support, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think he's great as an actual just a mage.
Yeah, and as he
Rather
gets
soul
those
mage.
assists, he gets
Because-
that movement speed to rotate faster.
can.
That's really nice.
He can't farm at all.
Just been everywhere today.
Yeah, same problem as Eudora.
Yep. And they just decreased her ult damage by 15%.
Bro,
Yeah.
what is up with all the Hanabi players right now? Is she
Oh, shit, ask Anime. He's going crazy with her.
is she pretty? Do you like her skins?
Whoa.
What is it that attracts you to play?
She's the
Hanabi?
only marksman that hasn't been nerfed.
Right. Gimme nerf, Granger nerf.
What tells you at the start of the ranked match? What goes into your head and says, "Fuck this ranked match"? I'm gonna pick Hanabi.
Well, all the meta marksmans are nerf, and this bitch is the only person that didn't technically get nerf, and she still does good damage late game. So fuck it.
Honestly,
Everybody
I've
does
been
good
playing
damage.
Moscow. I've been playing Moscow.
Moscow
She does a
is really
ton
fun.
of damage late game.
Yes, he is. Especially late game. If you build like a Wings of the Apocalypse, you just sustain forever. It's amazing.
Yeah, like that Moskov pentakill on my channel. Go check it out.
Plug that in there really fast.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit more, a few more 1-1s now. I think we'll probably start seeing more 1-1s in the near future as well.
Since
Yeah.
she hasn't been touched this patch, so
Yeah, she's actually still strong. It's just her early game is garbage, and nobody likes to play it. But
Say,
if
like,
you
she
can,
doesn't- it feels like she doesn't really do damage. You know?
because she doesn't really, she needs to get stacks on people. Like she needs to those marks or those weakness points, I believe they're called. They also serve another purpose of putting a stack on them of I believe it's like is it Pierce or something like that? At least
Nah, it's
No problem.
percentage HV damage.
Yeah, so the more stacks that she has on somebody, the more damage she actually does to them.
And every time you hit one,
So that's
it does
why-
true damage.
Yeah, so it's so she does. You just have to. You can't hurt dirt and get damage off on somebody. She's super weak in that regard. But to that person that she's ulting, that she's already gotten all her weakness stacks on, she's actually like super ridiculous.
Honestly, here's a cool change that would make Wan really good. Just make her passive also work on jungle monsters.
I can see it.
Yep,
What's her passive again?
it's those marks.
1/1
yeah,
the weakness
right.
on any position. She deals true damage equal to 2.5 of the target's max HP when hitting their weaknesses. If she hits all her weaknesses on the target, she will increase her damage dealt to the target by 30% for 6 seconds.
Oh, they changed it.
Yeah, and that's basically it. But like she needs to hit those properly to actually be doing damage, and then she needs items to do some great damage. Like especially because like the more attack speed she has, the more knives she throws out with her ult as well. So, like even if you land her ult early game, you're basically not even throwing out a ton of knives in the first place.
Pretty much. I actually saw a
she's
build for
definitely gonna be
her.
coming up soon.
Like the top global build for her, I saw one time, and it was actually really well thought out. They put the jungle emblem on her, and then they got the talent that where every time you use retribution on a jungle monster, you get 50 extra gold. So they were like scaling her that way.
Yeah, but
That's
you gotta
really
have. It's better if you're using that in a 1-3-1 and you have your supports get a punish or retribution as well. Because then you have a bunch of jungle monsters that are getting retribution and giving you extra gold for 1-1.
Nice.
So, but also, yeah, and then items also help her movement speed as well, or her being able to get around the map because she can throw out her blade, or she can attack faster and thus jump faster. She could be annoying. I think there's too much CC right now. That's another thing too, is CC. Any good comp now has CC or Kaja or something that can grab on that they'll snatch onto her.
Well, shouldn't have to worry about Kaja much more.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't see the reasoning behind it.
I think that they're trying to even out the supports, and instead of tweaking the other supports up, they're just going to take the one that they feel is yards ahead of the other supports and bring him down.
Yeah.
Like Diggy and who's the other supports that gets used often? Valier. Valier's getting a nerf though too, isn't he? He's got a longer cooldown for some of his abilities. Thank God. Because I swear to God, I'm like, yeah, and dude, there's sometimes I'll face a Valier and be like, it is impossible that he's throwing these out. Like, it's not even, it's him spamming that A. Like, he'll be like flame pool, flame pool, flame pool, flame pool. I'm like, God damn. Like, I'm just gonna sit here, guys. Apparently, I'm in a coma, but because he gets that pool right back. He gets it right back if he hits somebody. It's kind of ridiculous.
Using the basket.
Maybe they don't see him as a support, so they're not nerfing him too much. But they need to. Who else is a decent support that I see a lot?
Nanners.
Nana? Not really. I don't see her too often.
I don't know. Well, maybe not this season, but last season and before you would see her a lot. But
early season, I used to see her a lot. Fucking
Naja, Diggy, Lolita. I mean, don't really. That's about all you really see. Oh, and Faramis could be super viable as a support. He
is. I just don't see a lot of people building him as support. A lot of people, if they pick him, they don't want to use him as support. They want to use him greedily because he does a ton of damage. So they want to build him up quickly so he can start shitting on people.
I just think they need to get rid of his ult and make a whole new ult for him because that ult It is fucking like the most useless ult in the game.
I
Like,
don't
just
know
throw
if
the
you're
whole
if
fucking
you're
ult
sieging
away.
if you're sieging a tower and you've got a Chonge in the back shitting on them, and you bring maybe like I don't know somebody who does great tower damage like a Masha with you and Faramis, and you're sieging that tower. Like, can you imagine a Faramis ulting and then Masha on that tower and them trying to kill you and you recharging, kill that tower, recharging, kill that tower?
I thought that at first you were going to come back to life and not have a death, but the fact that you still die is like, eh. And then you have just that little range to be in it to come back to life.
Well, what if it's say like it's a tower? It's what's it called?
I mean, I've got kills with it before, but
like we used to cheese it. We used to do a Theramis, Masha, Kimmy, Selena. And I forgot who the other one is that we used, but that it was basically Faramis, Kimmy, Masha, and Selena would set a trap near the core if we got all the towers down, and then no matter where the enemy was, we would just everybody would arrival to her Selena's trap near the core, and we would just charge there and ult Faramis ult, and we would just sit there and shit on it.
How mad were y'all making people?
I just hate that when Faramis ults, people think that they're invincible, and they just run it down.
You have a Raphael, charge! We can't die.
Yeah, like you don't need to die. You don't have to die. You could still
if you die.
Like, ugh. You know, I've seen so many Faramis pop their ult at the wrong time and it be absolutely useless.
Well, that's probably panic ults, though. That's a Faramis getting chased. I'm like, oh no, pop.
Well, no, I've seen them think that there's going to be a team fight and, like, you know, the tank might hit you with a skill, and so they think everybody's going to engage, and there goes the ult. You can see a little thing, and then nothing.
I just hate that character is designed to feed.
That's like it's like a team ult from AOV when he's getting chased and he has nobody near him and uses his ult on himself to come back.
That's a selfish team.
Man, Mobile Legends, buff Carmilla.
Please,
just do it.
Bro,
just do it, you cowards.
The sadness I feel, the hole that is left every single time I see a Carmilla in a game, the hole in my heart that like only like being a fatty, like eating food could fill or something. I don't know. I still haven't been, like it's just so bad.
So we're fat brothers.
No, that's like that's how I feel. Like I just want to start angry eating.
Stress eating?
So bad. There's nothing you can do with her anymore.
She is. I can't remember who it was. Picker. I don't even know if it was one of us. It might have just been the other team picker. But she is so useless. Like
she has no escape anymore. She can get in and then she can die. Basically, to work her well and use all her abilities, you're gonna have to die.
She can get in, do no damage, and die.
She's like, here, team, my ult, and that's it.
That's why I don't understand sometimes. Like, she didn't seem super strong. The first nerf she got, I was like, all right, I can't solo teams anymore. And then the second nerf, and then finally, like, the speed. It was like, it wasn't even like the damage anymore. It's just like, they're like, she has no more speed gain on her first ability at all. And I'm like, whoa.
That was a good skill.
Yeah, that was pretty much her kit. Like, I would rather her do like tickle damage than take away her speed. Yeah, because then she could actually be a support. She could get in, get a stun off, maybe get her ult off, and then get back out. You know, and that would make her viable. But now she can't even get her abilities off.
Yeah, and she's doing like, I played her. I think it was early last week, and I mean, I had like a full build. She was doing no damage at all. It's like, wow, I'm just gonna die a lot. I can already see this happen.
Okay, Mobile Legends. Buff Carmilla back to where she was when she was released. Buff Raphaela by making each stack of her first skill slow by an extra 20%. Buff Estes by redoing his second skill. That just needs to be changed. Diggy.
I don't think they can do anything with Diggy.
What you do with
Stop,
Diggy? I was gonna say,
stop
Diggy just
hitting
seems fine.
Granger. He's already dead.
Yeah, they're poking a dead body right now. They nerfed him like what? Three patches in a row now?
Yeah, every single patch for like. In fact, I think it was more than that. Pretty sure, because even the fourth one ago, they nerfed that he could now be stunned out of his rhapsody.
Yeah. So it's four patches.
Okay,
Like,
Angela.
bro.
1.5 seconds on her puppet on a string. It should not take 3 seconds to immobilize someone. That is just way too slow. Make it 1.5.
I don't know. That's still pretty hard because it still slows them. So you have to like crawl away from this bitch while she's chasing you, and you're like, "Oh God, no! Please, no, God, please!" And then she stuns you, and the rest of the team comes out of the bushes. Like that shit would be so dumb if she came out with like one done. Like, bro, that would be so stupid.
Yeah, Fairness, new ult. He needs a new ult.
He really does. Just so, and I mean, maybe it's passive. Do something with his passive, because I'm really tired of my team. Like, oh, I can just come back in 10 seconds. Let me go die for no apparent reason, and
Well, the
keep
HP
doing that over and over again.
The HP regen from the souls is actually pretty nice when you're roaming.
I don't have a problem with the souls. It's just they just die for no reason because of his passive. Since he has
What if it was like a global res? Like she could, like you guys get into a fight, your whole team dies, Faramis runs away, so the team chases you, but you have a global ult that reses people and you use it, so then your whole team reses back where they died.
Yeah, and then make that dependent on how many souls he has or something.
Yeah.
Yes, his passive's badass.
The more souls you have, the more teammates you revive.
Yeah.
He does have a really good passive.
I'll take that. More souls. Yeah. That'll be
Yeah.
fine. That way people won't ignore the souls. Which they do.
I don't know why either, like that.
Because 10 times out of 9 out of 10 times, it puts you in harm's way, and you're not like an export that can go in
Well,
there.
yeah, I don't mean like go, if they're all in the team, don't just, hey, I need those, don't attack me.
I'm a medic, you can't shoot me!
It's like, hey.
It's the same thing as export. Hey, guys, I don't have my armor. Let me get those little glowy thingies so I can ult y'all in the middle of this, please. Thank you.
Oh yeah, also, make Faramis' souls like increase his max HP. Like, it needs another use besides, just lowering your revive cooldown.
It also buffs his is either his mana or his attack damage.
Or let the souls give him back HP.
Or the souls give him HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now
The more
all the
like
souls
that's
do
like what?
is just give HP and reduces resurrecting time.
Yeah, so
You
like
don't give attack power?
Nope.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned.
If it gave attack power, that'd be overpowered.
It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
'cause
you
you
can
can
just
get
keep coming back and
so
over and
many-
over and over again with attack
because-
power and health.
Because you can get so many of those souls in a game, especially like a 15-20 minute game.
Well, it
Oh
caps off at
my
18, I think.
God. He'd
Yeah,
do
it
more
does
damage than an Aldous with 500 stacks would.
Well, it caps off at 18, and that's what I was saying. And then you lose them once you die. So it's not like he keeps...
Oh, they capped it now?
It's been capped. It's been capped at 18.
Oh, what the...
I guess
Huh.
no one's ever noticed because no one ever wants to get their fucking stacks.
I thought I don't know. I remember playing him when he first came out. I always thought you could get more than that for some.
I mean, when he first came out, you probably could.
When he first came out, you could probably get infinite stacks. You
Yeah,
could
I
walk
remember
around with
having,
like
like,
10,000
40s.
life.
I remember having like 40s and 50s of them. But I haven't played him since he literally like the first like month or two he was out though.
Yeah, well, since the only thing it does is lower your resurrection timer, I guess the devs just figured you don't need more than you need to resurrect instantly.
Makes sense.
But yeah, that's the state of supports right now. Just buff them, please.
At least some of them. Not, yeah, it doesn't have to be all of them. And leave Granger alone. I agree with Private. I like Granger.
It's over. It's over. He's done. No more Granger.
Did they nerf Bruno?
Nope.
Huh.
Nope.
One
They
marksman shall survive.
They nerfed the items around Bruno, though.
Sure.
I have to learn Bruno. I never do what anybody else can do on Bruno, apparently.
You gotta juggle his balls.
Apparently my ball juggling foo is weak.
Yeah, you just gotta walk up to people. You gotta say, I have something for you. And they'll say, hey, what? And then you gotta say, these nuts. And then hit them with your balls.
But juggle them.
Or just say that and then lick them in the face with a new marksman.
You know, you can juggle one ball and then that's fine, but two as art. Now, if you can get up to 3 balls, then we can have a party.
How would you?
I never see other Brunos. I never pay attention, probably because he kills me too fast. I never noticed if he's juggling or not.
Oh, I just remembered. They did nerf Bruno. They nerfed his attack speed gain.
Yeah, so you can't juggle 3 anymore.
Yeah.
Because you need that attack speed?
Yep.
I didn't even
Only
know he
50% of his attack speed is applied now.
And I'm watching Zane play Bruno right now.
Yeah, and you, like, if you pay attention closely, you can see him using his first skill more than one time to clear waves and etc. And in team fights. That's how Brunos maximize their damage.
Yep. I've noticed that.
I like Bruno.
Zane
So
did say,
if I have to play Marksman, I'll play Easton, Shin, Bruno, or
which they are nerfing Ying Shungshin, by the way, which should not happen.
No, it's not. It's not even a nerf really at all. They just
anything that they do to him, they should just leave him alone.
All they did was shorten the animation of the basic attack, and then the little boat thingy that he flies on. They just it's something with like the range of it or something, but they didn't really actually.
They need to make the duration of the boat longer, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's what it was with. It's something with that, but they didn't actually like nerf him.
No, they buffed his boat movement speed.
All his damage and everything still.
Oh, so you got a buff. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you
Sunshine
go.
actually got a buff this patch.
I like Ying Shungshin, but at the same time, I don't like Ying Shungshin.
I like him.
It's just that late game, like, you have to try and proc your passive by switching weapons, and if you get close, that's your life. Especially late game. But I do love him early game. He does a lot of damage early game.
Yeah.
It's fun to me playing close like that. I like close with him.
Just walk up to Ling like, hey buddy, I'm gonna hit you with my sword real quick.
Yeah, you have to start out Marksman, use that dash and switch to maximize his damage, or else you're not gonna really do good damage at all with him.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
When he first got revamped and it was released, I was stupid and I was like, how do you use his long range attack? It's like, maybe if you hold the second skill, it'll work. Fucking sucked. I wasn't holding it.
The first like 2 or 3 games I played with him, I wasn't switching good enough to trigger that passive, so I wasn't doing as good of a damage. And like the first game, the anime told me what I wasn't doing, It was like 8-0 or
Yeah, you some
I'm
shit
glad that,
fucking melts people early.
yeah.
So by the
I
time
like
mid
that
game
the
comes
fact
along,
that-
bam.
He's fed. He OP.
Yep.
I'm glad that you can use his skills to switch his passive though. You can use his skills to switch weapons technically. The first skill with the sword and second skill long range, you know, it helps.
I love getting kills with his ult. Hilarious. Especially when like you see the team fight, so like, all right, I'm gonna ult and help them, and your team might you might lose 1 or 2 people, but then you get kills with the ult, so it evens it out. And I get so pissed. We're not even with them.
You're just casually chilling in a bot lane, you know, you're clearing your lanes, you see a team fight, you just pop your ult, you know, but you have slain an enemy. I'm like, oh shit, alright, well.
I've gotten buffs by doing that. I've got crabs doing that.
Buff is it's the saddest thing, especially when there's a Fanny. And she's like, hey, you know what? I won't smite it in junction ult.
Because I've had it happen to me and been fucking pissed by it.
You're just chilling, you know, minding your business. Wait, where the fuck did this blue buff come from? Oh,
like,
shit.
no. Like, I see the ult coming and the buff slow. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna get it.
I learned to stop hitting the buff.
I did, but it still is so low that even with his ult, the 3 attacks is enough to kill it.
I honestly still want them to put his burn back.
Unless you got retribution. I don't know about that.
I still, because I really like this burn effect on his ultimate. At least on his ultimate.
Well, he's more of a
maybe
burst
just
marksman now, so.
Yeah. Back then, the meta was sustain, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If he had that burn back, it'd just make it crazy.
When Roger ruled the ADCs.
Hell, Roger's strong now.
Yeah, especially Hyperfed. It's kind of stupid.
His first skill does a lot of damage in wolf form.
A lot.
All of his damage comes from wolf form. Fucking marksman form sucks.
Yeah, it's good for getting
It's good to escape with. He moves fast as hell, and it's good to escape with it. You just kind of hit him with that first skill in marksman form, and then switch to wolf form.
And chase him down.
Yeah, so you can...
the only time I use marksman form on Roger is to poke. I go in, first skill, use my speed up, poke, get him to like 75% HP, go in wolf form, dash at him, chase him down. It's pretty lit. Anything else we're going to talk about, gents?
Goodbye, marksman.
It's not ML related.
Farewell.
I enjoyed the marksman. I enjoyed the marksman meta for all of
a season.
Yeah, I don't know. It was more than a season, wasn't it?
It was. I think it was like 2.
2 seasons.
2.5.
This used to be my playground. This used to be my home, sweet home.
I mean, there is one that's not ML related, but it's game related.
What
is that?
Who wants to talk about it? The Smash.
Oh God!
That
No.
Low-key.
You know what we can talk about is what?
No, go ahead, Private.
You sure you don't want to talk about it?
Oh, fucking now AOV is taking in Indian refugees.
Yeah.
They're banned over there. The Mobile Legends has been banned over there. Now they're all flooding in AOV again. I'm already reading it on their forums too. It's like, it's so much better than Mobile Legends. Blah, blah, blah.
I was going
when
to
I first
say...
found out, I was like, man, Mobile Legends just took a hit.
Was it that big in India?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty
it
big.
was.
It was bigger. It was definitely bigger than NA. I'll tell you that much.
It was
Wow,
bigger than Europe.
really?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know this.
So they actually took a hit with it, and they lost a lot of clientele, a lot of money.
A lot of pro players, a lot of original pro squads.
Wait, what?
A lot of YouTubers.
You said Indian pro players. That's an oxymoron. There's no way.
Seriously.
Nope.
No,
Name
no,
one.
There were legitimate Indian pro players.
I7.
Really? I didn't know
Yes.
India had like pro players like that.
All
The top global
the
Franco.
other regions have pro like
Private,
all.
where you been, bro? Jesus.
I don't know. Apparently under a rock. I thought like NA, yeah, EU had some that were not really mentionable because they get creamed anyway. Like, is India up there with fucking? This is probably a stupid question, but with like
Indonesia.
like T in Indonesia and all them. Like,
It's
they
like
can-
it's like right below
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
It's like they're like the second biggest clientele.
So like, are their pro teams better than NA?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
everyone's better than
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Susan, I think that everyone's better than NA.
You're
Not
underestimating
Europe.
how
How dare
small
you.
North America is actually. It's very
Wow,
tiny.
I really am.
Favorite.
I7 would shit on BTK probably, like more than likely.
Not anymore.
That's how you feel? That's how you
Take
feel,
that,
Private?
India.
Yeah, I'm just sad the
NA
top global
sees it,
Franco
like,
is gone.
hey.
The top global Franco is
Aw.
Indian. Yeah, Wolf Zadek, he was also a YouTuber.
Isn't it, what did you say last? What did you say when you heard Doctor Disrespect was banned? You said free real estate.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, look, if you're looking to become a big streamer, like all these like streamers getting canceled is actually really helpful for you.
Yeah.
All those viewers got to go somewhere.
Make sure you maintain all your chat transcripts. And,
If you ever sleep with
Be
someone,
using
get his
it.
contract first. Make him
The
sign a
Facebook
contract.
Messenger, don't turn gay or do any weird activities.
Bro,
Don't
you
look
need to
at
have
anything
a
under
contract.
18.
There's got to be 3 or 4
A
witnesses,
prenup,
a video camera.
Non-disclosure agreement.
Make sure you
Definitely-
never see a
definitely.
kid in your life.
Yeah, you gotta have a non-disclosure agreement.
You have to be super careful, dude.
We're looking over the point of like, you don't actually even need to be careful. Just don't. Like,
Just don't. Just don't.
it's
just
not something
don't
you
do it.
trip into. Like, oops. No, it's like, don't do it, bro.
Like you literally think in your mind, like, "Oh, this must be okay." No, it's not. It's not
Nope.
okay.
Honestly, you'd have less trouble if you just like slapped a kid straight up.
Slap.
Yeah,
Yep.
just slap shit out.
Like,
You-
like
you- You would get in less trouble for that.
Yep.
you
people
probably
might think
would
like,
get in less
oh.
trouble for hitting.
Like, oh, you
This
might
dick
be
just hit a
like a
kid.
kid hater. But hey, it's better than the other thing.
I think it's better than the alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this dude doesn't like kids at all.
Shit, hated over there.
Likes kids a
You know
little.
he's
too
had 10
much.
abortions. Plan B's his main sponsor.
I think that's a strategy. Like, when you're first getting into things, you gotta set a reputation for yourself that you hate kids.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey,
It's like,
Dad, I really like your. Just slap right off the bat.
Just be like Ninja. What'd you say to me, you little shit? Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
I love Ninja saying that. It just never gets old to me.
It never
I'll
gets old.
ban you. I will get you banned. I'm contacting Epic now, you little shit.
What?
What's his
did
name,
that to
chat?
somebody?
Tell me his name again,
That's
chat.
for like 9 6-year-olds that were playing Fortnite.
Did he actually try to do it?
Oh, he
Oh.
did.
I think he did one time, but I don't think he did any like. And I think that was because that kid was hacking, and he got
I've
angry.
seen a bunch of clips of him doing, like, you know, reporting people. He's a stream sniper. He fucking stream sniped me. Oh my fucking god.
I seen him overreact. Well, that's just I couldn't even.
Got no proof at all. He's a fucking stream sniper.
I think once is because they were teabagging him when he died. Oh, he's stream sniping. I'm like, bro, I think that's pretty much hello in fucking Fortnite.
Yeah, it's actually considered disrespect if you don't teabag someone in Fortnite. The utmost of disrespect. Doctor.
Man, when is Doctor coming back? That shit's
I
like,
don't know. Like everyone's like, where's the
everybody's
fucking
joking
Doc?
about how all these other things that are going on in Twitch are Twitch paying off people to take the fall, so nobody asks questions about Doctor Disrespect anymore.
I heard something about COVID.
Huh?
I heard somebody say something. It was something related with the whole COVID thing, but I was like, "How is that possible?"
They wouldn't
It's a
ban him on
fucking
Twitch
streamer.
for that. Like they
That's what I
perma-banned him
said. I
on
was like,
Twitch.
bro. No, that's what I said. I was like, dude, really? Like that makes 0 sense.
The Twitch Shadow Illuminati
Right.
hired a hit out on Dr. Disrespect. That's my theory.
Yeah. They
But
fucking,
I heard it might have been sponsored by Shroud.
they black bagged him, bro. Fucking pulled up in a van and fucking
No, you Dr. Disrespect. Get in the bag.
like that.
And
scene
nobody
from-
over 6 foot can stream on Twitch anymore.
Dr.
no
Disrespect
way.
was already in hiding with his get up. He was hiding from
they
Twitch
just
the whole
finally caught
time.
up to him.
Exactly.
They finally found him.
He's got the whole wig, the mustache, the army outfit, the red shirt, the sunglasses on.
Little sweater vest, whatever. It's
He's been hiding for 10 years now, and they finally caught up to him.
it's like we got Doc.
Oh God.
Oh boy. Crazy year.
2020.
Indeed.
20.
I think it is safe to call this year 2020 the exposed year.
This is
Yeah,
the
that's what
DLC
that-
for the 2030. This is going on.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
Yeah,
This
we're in
DLC.
we're in the expansion pack right now.
Yeah, all the modded servers, all of it, it's right here. We got the murder hornets, fucking bonfires and shit, and
Isn't it
people
like-
still firing fucking fireworks at 10 at night after the fucking 4th of July for whatever goddamn reason.
Fucking tons of soldiers in goddamn Korea are getting arrested. They got arrested yesterday for being idiots and firing off like fucking fireworks in Korea.
Tension
Dumbasses.
between India and China.
Yeah.
And
Dang, just poor mobile. And right before Wild Rift is just around the corner.
Yeah, that's
That's what sucks.
I wonder if they took their concerns to China. Like, guys, I know people are dying at the border, but hear me out. Hear me out. Stop yelling.
We planned this game for 3 years. Nobody's gonna.
We have a problem, okay? We are going to lose a lot of money if this happens.
I promise we're not gonna share any intelligence between each of the countries through this app.
It has nothing to do. Honestly, I think it has nothing to do. They said it has to do with intelligence. I'm pretty sure they're trying to hit the biggest money for China.
yeah.
Yep,
That's what they're doing.
That's why they did only the Chinese apps. And the
One of my
famous apps.
friends was joking. She's like they have a selfie app on there. She's like, India doesn't want their people to be beautiful. What are you talking about? She's like, a selfie app. I'm like, okay. Oh.
But that's why I tweeted out
Well.
on Twitter. I love 2020.
So much going on. There's always something to talk about now.
Yeah, it's just next week.
I
on
just-
2020.
I'm waiting to find out what happens now. Like, it's been so crazy. And maybe it's just that social media now is like they're all just so thirsty for the next big thing.
Yeah, a lot more information is being shared than previously.
Next week on 2020, aliens have made contact.
Yeah.
Zombies have sparked all over the globe.
Did y'all see the CIA releasing the document from this experiment they did in the 80s where they're trying to say they proved that we're energy hologram?
What?
What?
Yep, just Google CIA energy hologram and read it, because I'm not going to be able to explain it worth a fuck.
Oh, it's part
For y'all to
of
understand it.
that simulation
You're gonna have to
theory,
read
right?
No, it's part of the what's it called? It's like the theory where it's like if you think like positive thoughts, like thinking like positive thoughts and then they like happen, you know what I'm saying? It's what do they call
Placebo
that?
effect?
Damn it. No, not placebo, it's the hold on a second. I got it pulled up on my phone. Let me just go to my browser.
Like, I mean, if we're in a simulation, they need to chill. Shit. They need to chill.
They're trying to say that it proves the law of attraction.
They need.
Well, they're not saying. They're saying we are an energy hologram, not like we're in one. If that makes, you'll have to read the article. It'll make sense.
Like, we are one. Like, hold on now. This seems pretty real.
Yeah, that's what I said, and nobody, like, it wasn't in the news, and nobody made a big deal about it, just the CIA, just, you know,
People say that they found a black hole in space and no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, there's not, man, but here's the thing about this whole space shit, is that, like, a lot of these things that they come out with are theories, and they don't really actually have, like, solid proof to picture it, you know, like to prove it, you know what I'm saying? It's just a theory.
Bang Bang podcast to life.
That's kind of the problem with a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like the theory of relativity, it's just a theory, you can't actually prove it. Like the dark matter and the energy, like in the universe, they say is the glue that holds the universe together that you can't see, but they can't really prove that either.
Kanye West for 2020.
I love that.
Anime's voting for him.
I love that meme.
Kanye West.
Anime's vote. Oh no, that's Tia that's voting for him.
Look.
Or maybe both of them are.
Presidential candidates
I know,
are really
I think-
missing out by not using memes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donald Trump
like,
just
I
called
believe-
he just used all the rednecks.
It worked. There's a lot of.
No, well, no, you know, we're in Georgia, hell.
Yeah, it was like we're
I
in
was
Georgia.
gonna say, I was gonna say, hell, you know how these motherfuckers around here are.
Hell.
Shit.
But yeah.
Man, I know so many of these white, what were you saying, Tia?
I was just gonna end us off.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were done already. Oh my god.
I feel like that would be best to end it off right
Yeah.
here. I feel like that would. Yeah.
Alright, so a lot of crazy
Don't
stuff
add
is
this in.
happening
Don't add this.
in 2020. That's up to anime, actually. So a lot of crazy stuff is happening in 2020. Keep yourself safe, keep yourself sane. I, for one, thrive in the chaos, so don't worry about me. But all of you need some help. See you later.
Ooh, risque.